How many people here think that somebody running a Fortune 500 company that makes maybe 4 or 5, that does all right, that somebody running one of those companies is worth $100 million to run a Fortune 500 company? I guarantee they're not. But you know what they've done? They've got this little club going. All these hired guns, a lot of them from the Harvard Business School, I will admit. They got this little club going on, and they all sit on each other's boards, and they know that essentially the shareholders are disenfranchised. The shareholders are out there running their lives. They're not trying to manage these companies and so forth. They trust these people to do the right job. So they all pat each other on the back. They serve on each other's boards, and over the last it's been since about 1975, they just keep ratcheting up their salaries. They just keep, and it's not just the salaries, it's the $38 and $50 million jets, it's the hunting lodges in Minnesota, it's the perks and all the trips and so forth, and it's a racket. It's a racket. They are bleeding money from these major corporations. But you sit there and you think about it. What's their goal? They're not a shareholder. They have 30 years to work at a major corporation. They have 30 years to suck as much out of that company as they can, and that's what they're going to do unless somebody steps up and stops them. The exact same description of Washington, D.C. They go there, they know, they get into this little club, they've got the deck stacked, they've written all the laws so that the incumbents, if somebody gets in there, the incumbent is almost impossible. I mean, unless you catch them in some flagrant crime, getting an incumbent out of office in the United States is almost impossible. Why? Because they passed laws to make it that way. This McCain-Feingold thing and so forth, that had nothing to do with campaign finance reform. That was the incumbent stay here for life bill. That's all it did.